Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the week one icebreaker challenge inside
Very good afternoon.
Matrix.
Good afternoon.
Welcome, Abhijit. Welcome, Simarpreet. Thank you, Munira, for being the audience. And this session is all about practicing impactful icebreakers that grab attention and set the tone in any training session. Okay, so here is the exciting part. Each of you, you will have 3 to 5 minutes to showcase your creativity live. This is live, so that is the whole idea. Remember, the winner will not be announced today. We have multiple sessions and internal voting to decide the champion. So the suspense continues. So before we begin, a few quick rules for a quick recap. Time will be 3 to 5 minutes per icebreaker. The format, obviously, it is live Google Meet for us. You can use props, slides, or storytelling, and etc. Any other thing that you are interested in, also. Then please keep it original and engaging. After each presentation, we would if you give your appreciation. Keep the content professional, inclusive, and of course, the winner will be announced after all the sessions. Uh, and here's how the points will be scored. Creativity and originality, you get 10. Engagement and interaction, 10 points. Delivery and confidence, 10 points. Adherence to time is 5 points. And peer appreciation participation is 5 points. So, totally, we are at 40 points. And the winner earns the Icebreaker Champion digital badge. So, let's start our icebreaker presentations. Each trainer, both of you get 3 to 5 minutes each. I will keep track of the time. So please wrap up within your slot. And after each presentation, we'll do quick peer appreciation, 1 to 2 lines per trainer. That's all. This helps everyone engage and give instant feedback. So, who wants to go first? Abhijit or
I
Simran?
would like to go first.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Right. Yes, Simarpreet. Please go on.
All right. A very good afternoon to everyone. So today what we are going before we start, what I want to do is I want to start with an activity. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. Now what I want to do is I want each participant to come up with two true statements and one statement which is false. It should be plausible but not true. So how can you go about it? Let us select a topic that one should be something personal. Second can be about your skill. And the third statement that you choose should be connected to your teaching, your soft skills, or your English speaking, something like that. To give an example, let me tell you three statements, and you will have to tell me are the true ones and which one is the false one. So, talking about my personal self, my first statement is that I had a very big, huge birthmark between my eyebrows, and everyone used to tease me like this is the third eye, Shivji's Trinetra, and I had a bad time during my childhood. My second statement is about a skill that I can write with both my hands equally well. And a third statement regarding my teaching is that I'm a grammar freak. I believe so ardently in grammar rules and I'm so good at it. And I believe that grammar concepts clarity is the base of English language. So now these were my three statements, and whichever you believe is false and the other two are true, you can tell me about it. All of you are welcome to go about it. And then this is what you have to do. Abhijit, you have to give me three statements where one is a personal, the other one is about your skill, And the third one is about your teaching style, whatever you choose. So first, would you like to select my false? You caught me?
All three appear to be true because you hardly make any any goof ups in grammar. Stories are personal because they come from your life. I mean, with the kind of verb with which you tell them, and the other one seemingly appear true as well. So I'll take grammar because sometimes we do take liberties in terms of speaking. So maybe when you use a slang, you are making a goof up in grammar there. So I'll take grammar as the one which is false.
And Munira and Radhika, would you like to differ from Abhijit?
I don't know, but I would like to go in for two. It's a difficult skill, writing with both hands. So I would, if you are actually doing it, fantastic. But then I would go in for two.
All
Munira,
right. And Munira, you'd like to put it. So, yeah, fine. Second one also. It's a tough one,
Sure.
of course. So, Munira,
I would go with the yeah, hi. It was a good one, Samarjeet Kaur ma'am. I think I will go with the same answer as Abhijit sir just gave.
so I'd like to give you points. Yes, Abhijit and Munira, you're right. I was a ICSE student, and in sixth standard, Renan and Martin was the last of grammar that I saw. After that, we were given two subjects: English language, English literature. Julius Caesar was there. Panorama of grammar was there. We had a library period where we were marked for the books we read, and we had to put in the summary and the character sketch and whatnot. We dived into English like anything, and grammar. So I don't know. I don't know knew what adverbs were, what were the past and participle. I don't know grammar, and I tell my students grammar is scary. Dive into the language and just move with the flow. That's how you get comfortable with the language. Grammar, we never go for Hindi or Punjabi or regional language grammars. We just speak it. We just surround ourselves with the language and just keep moving. That's how. Yes. So very well done. Yes, I can write with both my hands. I'm a brain power trainer, and I had a very huge cyst on my
my
hair. I got
God,
it
that is like
operated. I have these
humongous.
stitch marks. Yep.
Yes.
So
Abhijit, your turn.
yes, Abhijit, let's have your two truths and one lie.
It's my. Is it my turn now?
Two
Yes, yes,
truths,
it is.
two
It
truths,
is.
and one lie.
Okay. So one of the truths is that I am authentic. So I speak my mind, keeping in mind the context, of course, where some rephrasing is required. That is the first truth. The
You don't
second,
have to. We have to tell which is the truth and which is the lie. You have to just give us three statements.
okay. So I am authentic. I sometimes flutter with my time management goals. I am a foodie and a binge movie viewer. So now I leave it up to you, which is the lie, and which is the lie, of course. Yeah.
That movie part or time management looks like a lie. You must be very disciplined. Time management must be on your priority list. I believe so.
Okay.
Rest.
Okay. Fair. Radhika. Radhika has been a keen observer, so she would have the sharpest.
I don't know. I find all three because personally speaking, what do you call? I find you authentic enough. Second is you already said that you have a time management issue, so that I know. And third, I somehow remember somewhere in one of our conversations that you binge watch movies. I don't know from where I got that, but I don't know
When
from.
we were when we spoke for the first time.
So maybe the foodie part, maybe I guess I don't know. I don't find there is truth in that. Munira, would you like to add?
Maybe the time management. I'm just guessing. That's the
Yeah. So
Yeah.
false statement.
who's right? Who's right?
No, the time management part is absolutely on the dot. So
Right.
sometimes what happens is how hard I try, I sometimes, I'm not able to measure up to them. And it happens with every human. But that is not to the extent of spoiling my overall objectives and goals.
So what's the lie here?
So
Yeah.
that
So
the true part is, yes, I'm authentic, okay, because I speak my mind. The other truth is absolutely that I am a movie and a foodie, binge movie watcher, and this binge movie watcher actually sometimes invades with my time management goals, and which I try to fit in. But yes, you are absolutely right on three counts. Sometimes, frankly speaking, it's very difficult to tell a lie about yourself, particularly when that lie has to be a constructive one. It's like
right.
forcefully speaking a language you are proficient in, making grammatical errors in between. You try it, you won't be able to do it. So, so that
So my icebreaker challenge ends here, though I would have loved to hear it from Radhika and Munira also do this activity, but time constraints, I would like that the icebreaker challenge should end here. Thank you so much, Radhika, Munira, and Abhijit.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Simmerpreet. That was lovely. So, what do you call? What do you think? What do you call? How was Munira's? I mean, sorry. I'm so sorry. How was Simmerpreet's challenge, Abhijit? I need a two-line peer review for this.
No, the challenge was excellent. It actually makes you peep into yourself first, because most of the time while fixing things and improving, we look for something which is outside us, but it is actually inside us, right? Because the inside has to be fixed. So if you cannot tell things about yourself, then the most difficult question in any conversation is, tell me about yourself. It may be about yourself, about your company, about your family, about your experiences. So that way the trajectory of the question was very good.
Okay.
In case you have not started on discovering yourself, then this question will poke you to start discovering about yourself.
Yes. Okay. Right. Fantastic, Simmerpreet. Thank you so much. Now it's your turn, Abhijit. We would love to know what the icebreaker is.
Okay, so the context of my icebreaker in all sessions have been whether corporate, although most of them have been drawn from the corporate, doing things in their respective business lines. But my mantra of success at a workplace is that we are responsible for each other's success, right? Because when we do that, then we are actually setting the tone for becoming successful in the activity that we are doing ourselves as well. So our KPIs are also met. So I usually start with this feature in English language, which is a palindrome. So I ask them that, do you know any names in your company or within your vicinity or knowledge circles? You can even dive into the HR database with a search keyword. Today you can also use AI, right, and write a query which matches names in your HR database. So can you come up with names which are palindromes, particularly of those who are your colleagues? This is just to test how good they are in terms of their familiarity with the colleagues. So this exercise sometimes has brought them names from other business units who they would approach as stakeholders in any matter of their work. So the first and the most easiest palindrome that I start with would be the South Indian language, which is very common, and that is Malayalam. Because Malayalam is a palindrome, and palindrome is something which reads the same from the first. If you read it from left to right or right to left, that means forward or reverse. So how would you? So would you make a dive and give me a couple of names which are palindromes?
Okay. Simmerpreet.
So palindrome names, Madam, MADAM, that would be a palindrome.
Yes.
And if we are talking about a name, yesterday only I saw a movie, a man called Otto. So I was observing that OTTO, that was a palindrome. And And
Any Indian names which come to your mind? I am giving you a hint. So this time that we are recording this session,
I think
we
Naman, Naman, Naman,
yes,
or
yes,
Kanak,
Kanak,
Kanak, Kanak,
yeah.
Nitin. So I am finding three-letter words are very.
Then Adam, sorry, not Adam, Eve. Eve is a palindrome.
Yes, yes.
Hannah is a palindrome. Hannah is a palindrome. So if you had to do this in your HR database, so you'll have to write the query string a little more smartly,
Mhm.
right? So Munira just sent something. Civic is a,
Civic and
but
level.
civic is not a name. I am talking about names. Level is not a name. I'm talking about names. But also
Saras,
civic
Saras, or
and level,
Saras.
civic and level both define, fall into the category of palindromes. So what has that exercise given me? So it has given me the hint that how well they are connected with people who are supposed to be part of their activities at work. Do they recognize their stakeholders, or are these only the group of stakeholders that has been told to them basis by virtue of their understanding of, or by virtue of the understanding of the leadership, right? So that way it has been a good exercise. Yeah, so I that's how my icebreaker has been.
Okay, right. Fantastic, Abhijit. That was indeed wonderful. Though I always found the name Aurora very, very amusing because I have a English literature background. So I, in general, look into all this. So when you're talking about palindromes, Aurora is again another name which we can add to it. And what do you call? Yes. Simmerpreet, what do you think? How do you think Abhijit's icebreaker was?
I think it was fun and creative, and yes, since it talks about names, it helps to build connections and maybe set a positive and interactive tone for the upcoming learning session. Yeah, fun.
Right. Fantastic energy, both of you. Now, a little bit of insight, an inside drop from Atulith regarding the icebreakers. So, usually the icebreakers that we use, what do you call, which really get a big response. One is we conduct this a thing called poll with a twist. So we just like I already did it with you for your mini interviews. So we run a quick poll, but make the options very quirky. Basically, whenever it comes to an icebreaker, it needs to be super easy. It needs the people to be active and alert, and you need to finish it within 3 to 4 minutes. That is a must because otherwise, you will not be able to go on with the rest of the presentation. Okay. So, yes, a poll with a twist wherein, I don't know whether you remember it or not. I just started asking you, what do you call chai or coffee? Would it be an energy drink? Usually, I would say that, what is your mood today and what drink would you have today? And then when you have more than 100 participants or 50 participants in your webinar, we ask them to ping it. We don't ask them to open because you don't have that kind of time. Okay. So immediately we just say, put your drink in the chat box. And then we read out about 6 to 7 which come, which keep on coming. Okay. And then after that, we just say thank you. And then we go on to the first segment. So basically, your icebreakers should lighten the atmosphere and spark fun conversations immediately. That is the idea behind a what do you call any kind of an icebreaker. And another thing, people usually get confused that your icebreakers need to be related with the topic that you are taking in the webinar. No, that is not at all necessary. Icebreakers are universal. You can do any kind of an icebreaker and then jump into the topic with the agenda. So basically, we first have an icebreaker and then we go to the agenda. Got it? Right. Another thing that we really use a lot is a visual reaction check. So we ask everybody in the Zoom, I mean, in the webinar, what do you call, to send in their reactions with emojis. Okay. Something like, say, for example, send a clap emoji if you love your mornings, or if you are a night owl, send a heart, or if you are somewhere in between where you sleep in the evening, send a laughing emoji. So we come up with different things actually. So these are super quick, inclusive, and they give what do you call, you a visual pulse of the room, basically. Whether you know your entire audience, whether they are morning people, whether they are night owls, you can make out. And then you can later on add a little bit humor in your presentation, also getting them into it. So uh, just try to think about these tips that could improve your next icebreaker. Um, quick, kind of, anyone wants to share how they might apply one of these hacks in the future? Were they interesting?
Radhika, we are losing you in between.
Oh,
Maybe there's a network error.
it must be.
Am I the only one?
Yeah, it must be me only.
No, same here as well. Some jerks in her
Yes.
audio.
So now am I clear?
Yes, you are. You are.
Yes.
Okay. So you heard about the visual reaction check icebreaker? Was that part clear?
Yes, we heard everything. We did hear everything, but in between, yes, as Abhijit said, there are jerks.
Okay, right. So we just, I mean, these two hacks that were just told to you. What was the one part that you found interesting?
I found that very interesting sending emojis in the chat box. I often attend some seminars and some workshops, and they keep telling you, like, if you agree, type T, if you go with this, type this, or just send her this. So that is to just keep you engaged and keep you involved, and they should know that we are there. So Tony guy, something like that. Yes, I've already connected with that, and that was nice, and it should lighten the atmosphere. And I believe both of us, we exceeded the time limit. We went into that comfort zone of just gossiping and chit chatting and detailing about our things. So that should not be there. We should stick to what we have going forth. So yes, got it. So, thanks. Yes,
Abhijit?
Abhijit.
No, I think any opportunity you give to people to release their feelings, that is always welcome given the kind of atmosphere that we are working right now, right? So we have to be careful, particularly when things are getting recorded for future use, and they have to be recorded because the way things are moving is we are giving power to the people to get it at their own time, pace, without losing quality. So if you give someone that space to release emotions, so that will always be welcome via either via chat or reaction, or you let them talk, or if their cameras are on, you ask them to make a gesture. So I found that to be very resonating and as an icebreaker, which will set the tone for engagement, at least till the first break happens in the training program. So these are quite a tool to get the hook of the audience in terms of attention, and then taking the training session forward with the same level of engagement that you're looking at. And it is energizing for the trainer as well. So it's both ways. The trainer draws energy from the enthusiasm of the participants draw an enthusiasm from the energy of the trainer, while because icebreaker also requires a lot of enthusiasm from the trainer side as well. So good going. The
So,
emojis was
in
good.
the end, I just would like to say that, see, whenever you have a webinar, another hack that you need to understand is, the number of registrations you have. So, if the number of registrations is less, you can go for a lengthier icebreaker. If you have more number of registrations, that is more than 25. If you have more than 25, then you go in for quick icebreakers. That is how it works. Right?
Okay.
So, thank you all for your amazing icebreakers and participation today. Remember, the winner will be announced after all sessions and internal voting. Your videos may be used for the matrix highlights reel, like you know already, giving you more visibility. And if you're excited to apply these skills further, what do you call? You just ping us, and we will help you out wherever we can. Okay, so that's a wrap for today. Great energy and creativity from everyone. Looking forward to seeing you in the rest of the sessions. It's a wrap from me, Radhika Kotha from Atulith. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Radhika, Team
So much.
Atulith. Thank you for getting us together. It was fun talking to each one of you.
Thank
Same
you.
here.
Thank you.